Hello, I'm Ralph. Welcome back to our channel. Today I'm going to work on something a little different. I've been doing a lot of head work and things like that, so I need a little change, and I thought what I might do is work on this trike I'm building. One of the things that becomes convenient when you have a trike like this is a trailer hitch. A lot of people will want the extra trailer hitch, especially since with the Frankenstein kits there's not much room for bags, and you know, there may come along the need for a trailer hitch. So today I've decided to design one up for it, as again, they cost a lot of money to get one out of the States and import it up here. I'm looking at almost $600 to get one here, and I think that I could probably make one for a better price than that. Although quarter-inch steel is not cheap, but we're going to go along and try to make one today. So stick with us and let's see how we make out. So I'm in here with Eleanor today, and we've been working away at it, and we've got a little design up here that should try to put us between the 11 and 12 inch height of which most standard trailers are. So we're going to cut this out. I've got a piece of lighter plate steel, not quite as light as I'd like to have, but something that I can cut one out of, and we'll see how we make out with it and fit it and look at it before we cut the quarter-inch plate steel. So let's work away at it and see how we go. So now we're going to try the pieces on here and see where we're at. I've left these ones a little bigger in here just to give some wiggly room and easier for things to set up. Let's see if this one will go through. There's not much clearance at the top there, so. Right, that looks to be about right. Now we'll have to make some spacer plates for the back. I need say ½ inch. ½ inch spacers to hold these out, because of this here is spaced out that much. Sure. Yeah, ½ inch. So I have to make two small spacers to weld on the back side of these to space this out. So that's what we're going to work away at now that we've made our dummy one there, just to see if it's going to fit all right. I also see I have a little bit of room up top to play with. Not a whole lot because of these. I have to decide which way I want to go with that, but it's nice to have the extra space there. Sometimes when you make it just exact, then things don't want to fit. But that looks like a good fit around the hole. Yeah, we're centered up in the hole there nicely. Okay. So now that we've got our pieces fitting there and where I want it, I'm going to go cut some on a quarter-inch plate and make myself some spacers. If I've got enough material, I need a little piece there to cut myself out some washers to be able to tack them on the back, and then we can tack the faceplate on the top, and it should make a nice little trailer hitch for this. I'm hoping. We're setting out there far enough. Looks good. So we'll go along and make the pieces, and we'll show you as we go how it comes along. All right. So now we've got some of our pieces cut out, and these are our side pieces, and we've made a small little aluminum spacer to go in there. Now we're going to make a spacer that goes in and fits in this like a shouldered piece in here. I don't have that made yet, but we're just going to start with the easy ones first. Slide these in place. Those are our pieces in place there. This will be our top piece for across here. I'm going to weld them in place. Just got to clean that hole out a little bit. I did cut it. It's that bigger, but sometimes the plasma doesn't quite like to be cut like that. So we'll tack weld these in place, make sure we're in the right place, but looks pretty good on there. I think that's going to be kind of cool and give it lots of room there. I'm kind of looking down in here, and we could put a bolt through here. We've cut it out for that, and I probably will make it just for the extra strength there. It might be overkill again, but I think I'd be a lot happier with it fitting like that. So we'll have to make some little shouldered pieces to go in here and space out the right distance. But that should make a nice little trailer hitch. So I'm pretty pleased with that so far. And it's something different for today, get my brain off of other stuff. So we've got things pretty close to where we want it now. And like I say, I'm pretty happy with the way that's going there. We've got to clean out our hole a little bit. It's just a bit of a burr at the bottom there, and it doesn't want to quite let that go down. I have to take a measurement on that to see exactly where that is at. And the next one I make, I might have to make the hole even a little bit bigger yet than what it is, or a spacer for this. I think I'm okay at the top. I think it's just the plasma tape sometimes cuts things on a bit of a taper like that, and you end up with it tapered down the inside a little bit smaller than what it is on the top. But that's no big deal. I'm going to take my little burr thing and just see if I can clean that out a little bit, and maybe it'll be all right. So we've got kind of a rasp burr here, and I think we just need to clean this out a little bit. Like I said, it's tapered in there, so I think it's just going to take very little. Oh yeah, just down far enough that I can't stick it in there. It's almost there. We're going to have to go back to the main drawing and just open that hole up. Here we are. Now our ball will sit back down in there, flush. So now this will make it so that this can go straight through with just a little bit of a burr there. You also will be able to lift this up, you know, with the nut on it, and give you another inch higher depending on, you know, where your trailer is sitting at. So, but that's cleaned that up, no problem. I wasn't worried about that in the least. So it's looking good. So we'll have to tack weld it on there and see what else we're going to do with it to make it look pretty. So now I've got all my little spacer pieces made to space out our trailer hitch there when it goes on. And I think these are going to work just fine. We're going to go out and try some on the second hitch and make sure that that fits perfect. And if that one fits perfect, then I know I'm good to go to make another one at any time. And not have to have a trike here to actually try it on. So let's go try it. Okay, first thing we'll do is put our little plug pieces. So they're in place. We'll slide the top ones in. Just start them lightly. Yeah, that's it. Those ones. That. And then we have our round spacers, which we can just slide in the back here now. Put your bolt through it. Do the same on this side. Slide the bolt up. There we go. Just need to go around and tighten them up. Get them all started evenly in there so there's no binding anywhere. This one I cut a little bigger hole there for that. So that fits nicely in and give it some room for powder coated. Got some things drawn up here for the chains so that you can have them on there. But that's going to make a nice tight one. So there you are. A new trailer hitch there for these sort of models. They won't fit the FLT. We get a longer sort of one I can use on the FLTs if I have to, but this one for the short bobbed ones will be just great. It should give us enough there. I'm hoping whatever's there would hit no matter what, so, but I don't think there's any way that's going to touch. So there's always a little more that you can do. There's all kinds of things you can do to dress stuff up. But I'm not going to get into too much of it. But I am going to, I have made this little plate here, and this is for your chains to hook up on. I was going to drill a hole in this and let your chains come off of there, but if you powder coat this or paint it and those chains are rattling on there, it's bound to beat it off. So we fabbed up this little piece to just go in underneath. And we'll show you how it goes in there. So this is basically going to get held on by the ball and the little 2/4 inch bolts, just sort of an extra. So we just slide in like that. So set back out of the way there. Just got some 1/4" acorn nuts just to dress it up a little bit. If the unit was painted black or powder coated there, they would be a nice addition. And because we've got them on there, we'll stick a couple others on here, just dress it up a little bit. Some may like it, some may not. Again, when you're doing custom stuff, it's all a matter of taste. So there we go. And when it's all tightened up, it kind of gives it a nice look. And you can hook your chains on here and you'll be good to go. So that's our little trailer hitch project. And I'm glad I took the time to do it, and now I have the templates in case anybody with a Frankenstein rear end wants a trailer hitch. I can fab one up for them, no problem. So, if you enjoyed this video, subscribe, like, ring the bell, do those sorts of things. It helps our channel grow, and we appreciate it very much. I know I say the same thing, but it's all true. We do appreciate it very much, and you're all helping our channel to grow, and that's great fun for us, and we're really enjoying it. So, have a good day. On to another project.